Hey, welcome to Mountain Cooking with Missy. Today I'm going to make a delicious batch of brownies. These are not your ordinary brownies, y'all. These are called honey bear brownies. It's an old recipe. And yep, I am making them with a little bit of Willie Brooks Farms honey. And they're just delicious, y'all, and so easy. So come on. Hey, mountain friends. I hope y'all having a great day. I am excited because I'm fixing brownies, and I love brownies. Brownies are probably one of my favorite desserts, and I'd rather have brownies than cake, by the way, but I just love a good old brownie, and this is an old recipe. These are called honey bear brownies. Now, this used to be this old recipe used to be on the can of, or y'all remember when Hershey's Cocoa used to come in a tin box? Now it's plastic, but it used to be tin, but there used to be recipes on the side of those tins of Hershey's Cocoa. And this is one of them. This is called Honey Bear Brownies, and yep, it's made with honey and all the goodies. So this is a really good quick recipe. Now you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And so I've got a 9x9 baking dish here that I'm going to just spray with a little non-stick spray. I like to use the Baker's Joy usually. And I'll just set it right over here out of the way. And what you're going to need, this is pretty easy. You're going to need a 3/4 stick of unsalted butter, which is about 1/3 cup. And this has been softened. And you're going to add in about 3/4 cup of sugar. So you're going to put that together. And then you're going to add 2 eggs. So what I do, I just put my eggs, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to cream the eggs and the sugar and the butter together. And these are room temperature eggs, so that usually always does better. Always have your eggs set out. And let me give you a good tip, and this is 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'll share the recipe too. A good tip is when you're cooking with eggs or like any kind of milk, buttermilk or something, they need to be room temperature. And if they're not, if you forgot to lay them out, I put my eggs usually down in some hot tap water for a few minutes, and that warms them right up. So that's a good tip for you. So I'm just going to mix this together, which won't take long. Now you're going to add in the star of the show, 1/3 cup of honey. Now if y'all remember me talking before, I love Willie Brooks Farms honey, and they are back with their delicious honey. I'm using the Wildflower mountain honey today. The sourwood, y'all, is just out of this world. It has a taste all its own. It's a rare honey, actually. It has kind of a buttery butterscotch taste. And they have a Foothills Wildflower honey too. But yeah, my friend Kathy there, they had hives, and last spring bears got in and destroyed their hives. They had a hard winter the winter before, and then last spring the bears got in their hives and just destroyed their hives. They had to start all over. So they spent all last season rebuilding their hives, and now they're in full swing. They have honey back that's available for everybody. I will put their link down in the captions of this video when I post it if you want to check out their honey. And y'all, they're out of the foothills of North Carolina, and it's some good stuff. And if you use my code, all capitals, Missy, MISSY 10, you can also get an extra discount off of their sale products. So, and they have some amazing products there, not just honey. I like their lip balm. They have some great lotion bars. If y'all know, I had surgery not too long ago on my foot. So the scar on my foot has been kind of rough. So I use their lotion bar and their balm I've been using it on my scar to help soften it. And because I love natural stuff. So natural's always better. All right, so you already got your eggs and your sugar and your butter creamed. You're going to add in that honey. Another good tip when you're using honey or molasses or corn syrup, grease your little dish, your little whatever you're using. If you grease that ahead of time, that helps for that honey to come out a lot better. Let me give it a quick whisk. Now, if you wanted this to be free of refined sugar, you could use your favorite sweetener instead of sugar. I use 3/4 cup of sugar, but you could also use sweetener of your choice. So you're going to use about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And you're going to do, let me see, make sure, yeah, 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. And what I do, I just spoon mine out. That way I don't over measure. And this is a 1/2 cup. This is 1/4 cup measurements. I'm going to use 2 of them to total a 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. And as always, I'm using White Lily. So now we're gonna put in our cocoa. This is just regular unsweetened cocoa powder, y'all. Good stuff. I love cocoa. And that is this is a 5 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa. And you'll give that a mix until it's just incorporated. Now, once that's mixed, I can just take my spatula and just give it a good whirl. Make sure I've got it all scraped up from the bottom. Y'all, when you was little, did you lick the beaters? When your mom made some cake or brownies? Yes, I used to. I remember it doing it. All right, when we come back, I'm going to put it in the dish. I'm going to wash my hands. Now, we're going to fold in a cup of chopped pecans. Now, since this is honey bear brownies, y'all, I'm going to put in a cup of Priester's pecans, honey glazed pecans, because it's honey. Honey's the star of the show, why not? And I will also put their link down. I love Priester's pecans. I like that they have different varieties that you can cook with. And I will share their link, and I've made a mess, but that's all right. So I'm gonna do about a cup of those. You can use regular ones if you want. You can use any kind of nuts you want, but I wanted to put these in. And you're just gonna fold that in. Don't over mix. Oh yeah. These are, I love the honey glaze, y'all. They are good. Now I'm just going to put your batter. You're going to put your batter all in your dish. And these are going to bake in a preheated oven at 350 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until they start pulling away from the edges. You don't want to overbake them. Never overbake a brownie. Or don't overbake cakes either, usually, but especially brownies, y'all, because you want to keep them nice and fudgy and moist. And I don't like them dry, and I don't like them really spongy. I like them kind of dense and chewy. So you just spread that out. Yep, you know what I'm going to do. Oh yeah. Now I'm going to wipe that off, because I always make a mess, y'all. No matter what I do, I make a mess. So in the oven they go. After about 25 or 30 minutes, they're going to be done. Okay guys, the brownies are done. I've cut into them. They're still warm, because y'all, everybody likes a good warm brownie. But y'all, I wish you could smell. I wish you could smell my kitchen. But these are, look at them. I don't know, it's hard to tell. They're not as chewy as a lot of traditional fudge brownies are, but they're still very moist and dense, and they hold together really well, and they're good, y'all. I gotta take a bite. Oh yeah. So delicious. I didn't need my fork. These are good. You can really taste that honey in there, and a little bite of the pecans is just perfect. This would be good with a scoop of ice cream on them. Again, like I said, you can use some sweetener of your choice if you want to back off the sugar, and of course with a good old glass of milk, can't go wrong, y'all. Everybody loves a good classic brownie. This would be a good recipe to make with your youngins. Let them get in on it because it's really easy. It's good. Now you want to just slice them up, put them in a container, and keep them covered and sealed up, and these will last for several days. Be a good after school snack, y'all. But this is delicious. As Kenzie would say, it's a 10 out of 10, Mom. This is a good recipe. I highly recommend it. Some really good brownies, y'all. So I hope you try it, and I will put the links down for the Willie Brooks Farms honey if you want to check it out. Remember, use my code, all capitals, MISSY, and the number 10, and you can get a discount on any of their sale products. You can get an additional 10% off as well, and I'll put the link down if you want to try Priester's Pecans. But y'all, this is a good brownie recipe. It'll be my go-to, y'all. Hope y'all have a great day. Thank you for watching Mountain Cooking with Missy, where it's nothing fancy, just good eating. Bye, guys.